Hey guys, it's PostboxPat. Welcome back to the updated XP video and probably the final XP video I'm going to be making this season. I want to talk about all the changes and now how effective is Battle Royale for like leveling up overall. Generally, I think you're going to like this video and it's really going to come in handy for you guys. So let's jump into it and kind of go over exactly what we've got here because it's super exciting. Now, this is where we start with. So first off, we start with these daily punch cards and the weekly punch cards. These have had some big changes in this recent update. They increased the XP on these to 30k on the dailies from 17, and over on the actual weeklies, they reduced the XP on these down from 65k to 50k. But technically the dailies grant you more now, so playing daily will be technically more beneficial than not playing daily now, because they're going to grant you more XP. Now, I'll do some calculations in a second to tell you what's the difference from this compared to the first video I made this season. Also, some other additional changes are now these extra XP bonuses for doing your punch card quests, or even repeating these quests after you've completed your punch cards. You still can get quests and you gain this basic XP. Now, we're not going to be including this in today's video because 500 XP is very, very small, and I wouldn't even class it as like a substantial change. Literally one task in imposters is going to grant you this sort of XP. So in my opinion, this is not a substantial change at all. It's just a small little change that isn't really going to affect much at all. So we're going to kind of skip them. We're not going to include them in the calculation. They're a little bit of bonus XP, but not enough to affect the numbers drastically. They're just kind of a little bit extra maybe to help you. Now, first off, punch cards. So each character is going to give you one level after level 6, because that's 60k XP per level up to there. After level 6, each character is going to give you 80k XP, and even the newer characters are going to give you even more, coming at like 150 XP, 150k XP. The new two characters, Grim Fable and Big Mouth, these have even had increased XP numbers to them as well. So these are almost giving you just below 2 levels each now, or maybe even 2 levels each if you're past level 100, because the XP does reduce in its count. Now, I talked about all the amount of XP per levels in the previous video. I'm not going to be doing that on this. I will link it at the end if you want to know all the overviews of the XP per level. But basically, each punch card gives you 80k XP, which is roughly 1 level. And these two now roughly give you 150k, which is almost 2 levels. So you can already get, if you do all your punch cards and you focus, then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 levels just from these punch cards alone, roughly, estimate. If you, it's slightly below, but roughly 20 levels from these, which is pretty good. That's not too bad. So there's 20 levels off the bat. Now, XP wise, excluding punch cards, the XP system has changed. Here's an overview from the previous calculation we did, and you can see the updated version here. So the old version of the XP was roughly going off my 82 minutes on average played per day on Battle Royale, coming in with, this is what that 82 was calculated between, just to let you guys know, if you want that kind of full overview from playing Battle Royale, you know, playing that solo, duo, trio, squads mode. Your average kind of playtime for 82 minutes would roughly be 20,000 XP, 20,520. That's what mine was average. That's 5 bad solo games with roughly about 10 minutes in each. That's 1 solo win, about a 20-minute game. A Team Rumble game of 12 minutes as well. And that roughly adds up to that 20,000-ish XP just for about 82 minutes. That isn't very good. But if we account for your dailies in there, we're not going to add in the weeklies. We're not going to add in the punch cards because we're going to count them as separate things. But if you put your daily quests into that 82-minute play session, which isn't too bad at all, you actually bump this up a lot more now because of the buff on these. And Supercharge as well. For those that don't know how Supercharge works, if you leave your dailies for a day, you can then get whatever you miss worth of XP within Supercharge. So this is how it's going to work. So last time we calculated this to be roughly 872 XP per minute. It's now changed to 1097 XP per minute. This is from my calculations, from my personal experience. So if you were doing it off hours, roughly you'd be gaining about 65,000 XP per hour now, whereas previously it was only 52,000. So huge increase there. And going off time now, you can see here, it's now decreased the amount of hours needed in Battle Royale roughly to around 117 hours, and you could probably even reduce that even more if you include these punch cards. You could probably reduce that 117 hours maybe for just level 80. We put that to level 80, you're probably looking at around 100 hours, so not too bad. And then coming in at roughly that level 225, you've also reduced that down to 241 hours. So you're probably asking, Pat, why are you even mentioning this about the Battle Royale stuff? Well, it's been buffed. Battle Royale isn't as bad as it used to be for gaining XP this season. But where do creative imposters still sit in this kind of mix? Are they still the best? Is Battle Royale better now? Or is it good to do a mixture of all of them? Well, we talked about this. Imposters got a 50% nerf, which puts it roughly on par with creative now. But because it's very repetitive, we favor creative over imposters now, just because in creative there is so much more you can do. For example, you can play my 50 fashion show map in the fashion show tab. You can also find it down here in the death run tab. You can play 50 fashion show, guys, and really enjoy it. So go and give it a go, guys. I think you will really enjoy the fashion show. You can also gain XP from playing any creative map, including the fashion show. You guys know how that works. It's 75 minutes in total. You get 126k for the 75 minutes. Which, if you were to do that for a total of the 100 levels, that would take you 76 hours. And if you do it for the 225 levels, you'd be roughly looking at that kind of 157 hours. So not too bad at all. Not too bad. Comparing that to Battle Royale, it's not half less. It used to be half, but it's almost half. So not too bad at all. Definitely the best method there, creative. But imposters, well, that's changed. Here's how it's changed. So with the imposter mode taking that 50% XP nerf, we can see roughly everything's been increased by double the amount. Coming in at roughly 76 hours needed using the most efficient method, which I put on my channel. If you want to check out the video for that, there's a separate video. I'm not going over it all in this video. Currently I've got, well, I'm ill with coronavirus, so I don't really want to repeat everything. If you guys want to check out the previous videos, you can. I will link them. It's just easier to do it that way. But there is a technique you can use on imposters, which we've been doing on the Discord server. You guys have been popping in on there. You can do that to gain XP very, very fast. Certain technique using private lobbies. Public lobbies, it's just a write-off. If you play public lobbies, these calculations don't apply. It has to use that set technique. So that's 76 hours. It's basically the same as creative for that level 100. And then for that level 225, it's a little bit less in imposters. You're coming in at roughly 153 hours, whereas in creative it was that 157 with the updated. So technically, if you do imposters only, you are going to rank up a lot faster than if you were to do creative for that level 225. But it's so repetitive. With creative, you can stand not do anything at all. You can just stand around like in the fashion show. You just completely chill, wait for your turn on the runway. You can play different games as well. For example, you can play my Ring of Fire map, which is an action-based infected. You can play my new Infinite Infection, which is my new infection map coming out for Fortnitemares. It's not done yet, that's why there's no picture for it. I don't want to reveal the code yet either, but we will be testing that over on the Discord if you guys want to come and help me. So yeah, basically that's really the XP overview. And the most efficient way is still creative at the minute. If you don't want to be 100% grindy and have a lot of fun, mix that in with Battle Royale, play 75 minutes of creative every day, or even just half of that time, and play Battle Royale, do your punch cards and that, you'll be definitely hitting the max levels. And you know, you can gain your new rewards and stuff and your bonus rewards. For those wondering as well, apparently your bonus rewards, you can claim them in any order. So say if you didn't like this skin here with this bonus reward, or you didn't like Charlotte and you didn't want any of Charlotte's bonus rewards, you could keep them all to the end. And if you don't unlock them, it doesn't really matter because you don't like the skin, so it doesn't really matter. But I do like all the Battle Pass skins, so I'll be claiming all the bonus rewards. We'll trying to anyway, hitting that max level 200. But you know, you guys can look into that. The reason I say 225 is just in case they add any additional bonuses. We say 225 just in case these quests in here require XP. That's why we, or battle stars should I say, that's why we always predict 225, but it is technically level 200 for the bonus rewards. We just predict 225 just in case for that backup. You know, I don't want to make a video and be like, oh no, we need that extra XP at the end of the season. So that's why we do the 225 calculation rather than the 200 for those asking. I know a few people are wondering why I do 225 over 200, but that's why, just in case, because in the past, bonus rewards may, or in the past it has required, not battle stars, but extra XP. Last season it didn't require battle stars, the bonus rewards, but you just never know, they might introduce it there on their extra like up and coming, or they may even add additional bonus rewards if the season was to say get extended by a week or something that may require battle stars again. So keep you guys updated on that. That's why we do the 225. But yeah, you can claim these in any order now, so it's kind of a really cool update. Say if you wanted this first, you could get it. If you wanted this first, you could get it. You could basically claim them in whatever order you want, which is really cool. And some of these, the purple ones are definitely the best out of these. I think the purple ones are the best, then the blue ones, and the yellow ones after that. So or the orangey, yellowy ones. So that's my prediction, my opinion, sorry, on them. I'm looking forward to actually getting my hands on them. I've not actually got them yet. I haven't really been grinding the battle pass. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope the XP updated video has helped you out and given you an overview of everything going on with the new changes to the XP since the last update. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to use code POST in your item shop. We can just go a long way and help support the channel. There will be 4 Nightmare skins popping in very soon as well. So pop in that code POST. It's only 4 letters. That's POST. I'm a #EpicGamesPartner. Once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Postbox Pat, signing out.